Good evening. My name is Mr. Foley and I am the Transition Year Coordinator here in Pipers Hill College. Over the next 10 minutes or so, I plan to show you the journey that your child will undertake with us over the next 9 months. Your child will do 20 subjects with us in Transition Year. The first 4 subjects, English, Irish, Maths and the Modern European Language, your child will have 3 hours a week. Because of the COVID pandemic, a lot of students have missed quite a bit of material, and we plan to revisit this material over the first 12 weeks to give your child the best possible opportunity before they go into 5th year. In ICT and Enterprise, as the name suggests, your child will focus on their entrepreneurial side, and hopefully, all things going according to plan, will set up a mini company. In Craft and Design, this will focus on construction studies and metalwork, and your child will have 1 hour a week in these 2 subjects. In Leisure, which is essentially physical education, your child will have 2 hours a week. 1 hour will be practical and the second hour will be based in the classroom. This hour will focus on the Leaving Certificate Physical Education programme and give every transition year student an insight into the material covered. Social Education will focus on a combination of both history and geography, and then Personal Development will focus on the Transition Year Portfolio, which is a diary of all events that your child will undertake from September straight through to the end of May. There will be 2 rotations, 10 weeks for each subject. The first rotation will focus on coding, philosophical and critical thinking, and home economics. The second rotation will focus on biology and agricultural science, chemistry, and physics. The assessment procedure in Transition Year is slightly different to what you would have become accustomed to, and your child will be assessed on a credit system. How these credits are assigned will be down to each subject teacher at the beginning of the year. And you will receive a report both at Christmas and at the end of May. Transition Year will present many opportunities for your child to do a lot of activities. Already, 30 students have put their names forward to become mentors. They received mentor training on the 26th of August, and now they are mentors to our 8 first year classes. Also, your child over the next week or so will have the opportunity to become a LIFT facilitator. The 4 letters stand for Leading Ireland's Future Together. It is an initiative to try and develop leadership qualities within teenage students. For example, it will focus on 8 themes in a roundtable program. One of the themes is listening. Your child will read through a passage. They will underline any key term that stands out for them. Then they will rate their listening from 1 to 10. They will nominate somebody who they feel is a very good listener and identify their characteristics. And then they will put an action plan in place that will improve their listening. Once your child has been trained as a LIFT facilitator, they then will go in to our second year classes for the month of November and deliver roundtable initiatives for these second year students. The next opportunity available to transition year students is GASHGA. GASHGA's mission is to contribute to the development of all young people through the achievement of personal challenges. Every participant has the support of a PAL, which is a President Award leader. If your child intends to do GASHGA, they have to sign up online. There are 4 focused areas. Firstly, they will have to do community work, personal skill, physical recreation, and an adventure journey. Now, the adventure journey is generally done in school, and the transition year students generally go to Glendalough for this. Work experience. Every transition year student has the opportunity to work experience. The first 2-week block is in the second and third week of February 2022, and each transition year student has the opportunity to do a third week in the last week in May. I would encourage you to start looking out for work experience opportunities now, or at least show expressions of interest, and avail of this opportunity to get the best information, and this will hopefully guide your subject choice going forward. Life skills. Transition year is all about life skills. It's about developing those opportunities heretofore that maybe you may not have had an opportunity to do so. Your child will learn how to cook. Your child will learn how to drive in Mondello. Your child will also learn how to do self-defense. Your child will learn interview skills, and these interview skills will stay with them right throughout adulthood. Your child will also learn first aid. Your child will get the opportunity to grow, to flourish, to become confident within themselves and express themselves, to develop interests that maybe heretofore they may not have had an opportunity to do so. STEM for girls. Science, technology, engineering and maths. This is an opportunity put forward by Maynooth University to promote STEM for all senior cycle girls. It is a 3-day full training in Maynooth University, and we will be putting out expressions of interest to transition year students over the next 2 weeks or so to see who is interested in undertaking this program. The TY calendar and communication. Throughout this year, it is really important that you as a parent and guardian understand what your child is doing from week to week. So, on Tuesday last, the 7th of September, your child had a poetry workshop, which is delivered online. I hope you already know about this. On Monday next, the 13th, and Tuesday the 14th, your child will either be going to Mondello, will be going to Carlingford on one of these 2 days. These are just 2 activities that have taken place and are about to take place. I hope to share this calendar with you, and I will be editing it as the year unfolds. And if you keep linked in with this calendar, you will have an idea as to what your child will be doing as the year continues. Competitions. Competitions are the opportunity for your child to really express themselves, to put themselves out there and see how far they can go. So as you can see, the one example of a competition is the playwright competition focusing on transitioning. This was delivered to our transition years last year, and one of our students got top 10. It was hosted and delivered by RTE, and it's a really good program for any student that is feels very capable in English or very creative within their own sphere. I know in Enterprise and ICT, the students are doing the €1 challenge. The €1 challenge is where each transition year student starts off with €1 and how much they can make that €1 grow by the end of the year. Junkature. This is an opportunity for transition year students to get waste products and create something out of it. Okay, your child, if they're feel creative in this particular area, will be introduced to this particular initiative over the next month or so, and they could put their names forward for it. Thank you very much for taking this time to listen to this presentation. And if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact me. My email address is mfoley@phcol.ie, and we feel that our best form of communication is certainly through the Students' Journal, but I would just like to come back to the calendar, which we will share with you by the end of this week. Take care. I wish your child the best year ahead, and we look forward to seeing you as the year goes by. Take care. Thank you.